Lions and looked terrific. Do you think they're back? Any concern?
Yeah, I think they've kind of put it out there for us that we can't ignore it. That hey, that was just a a mulligan week one. That wasn't who they are. They've kind of proven who they are the last couple of weeks with dominant performances. I love seeing the creativity. I know our buddy David Shaw's on that staff there, and that kind of reminded me. Obviously the culture that Dan Campbell's installed there. But you remember when Stanford used to always talk about intellectual brutality?
Okay.
That's what the Lions looked like in that game. It was like, okay, they physically beat up the Ravens, which is not easy to do. But then they also had the creative component to it as well. So it's almost like they outthought them and then they out-physicaled them. And when you've got that combination going, you're in pretty good shape. But I think that's the most impressive win we've seen this year.
Do you think that they are the best team in the NFC North, or it's just recency bias because the Packers had issues with the Cleveland defense that may turn out to be top 5 at the end of the day anyway? But the Vikings got Carson Wentz and opening up a playbook that clearly wasn't as open for J.J. McCarthy as was with Carson Wentz. What's your read of the NFC North here?
Well, I mean, I just think if you look at a snapshot of where they are now and you take out what we saw week one, to me, I just look at it and say, okay, well, Detroit's playing the best football, and I think it's sustainable what they're doing. So I would put them there as the favorite inside this division right now, but there's still a lot to be sorted out. I think it's a really, really good division. Looking forward to seeing how that, kind of shakes out as we go forward. I was just looking at all the divisions the other day and it's like, what was the most intriguing one, or what am I curious to follow? That would probably be number 2 for me. I think what's going on in the NFC West, I think the Seahawks are playing really good football. I think the Rams, I mean, again, you mentioned it, they had that game well in hand and couldn't finish it against the Eagles. But those teams going at it, and then somehow you look up and minus some key players, including their quarterback, it's like, wait, the 49ers are undefeated?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So, that's an interesting division to keep an eye on.
The Cardinals are 2-1. They lost James Conner, but that's the way things kick off tonight for Week 4 is Seattle at Arizona, and the winner of that game's 3-1. And if the Seahawks knock down the pass from Purdy to Jake Tonjes, they're 3-0. You know what I mean? And so,
I like them, man. I really like what I've seen from them, watching them on tape.
Why?
Sam is playing great. Sam's comfortable. He's just playing with a lot of trust in his guys and his eyes. I mean, he's seeing it. He's letting it rip. JSN looks like a legit number 1. Torrey Horton, we sat together on the draft set. I thought that was one of the all-time steals in the draft where they were able to pick him up. He should never have been there that late, and you're seeing him make plays. Oots, who was a favorite of ours at the combine.
Oots, there it is. Oots, there it is.
Yep.
That was one of our favorites. Right, that's another one. Yep, we were having a lot of fun.
He's been great. And then defensively, I've been kind of beating the drum on this one, but I think Leonard Williams is playing as good as anybody in the league. And I would put Leonard Williams and Byron Murphy up there against any defensive tackle combo in the league right now. Those guys are awesome.
Okay, so you're high on the Seahawks. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.